Imagine a world where knowledge is a gift given freely to those who need it most. TAG International Development believes in the power of expertise, collaboration, and innovation to change lives. By 2025, TAG aims to improve the livelihoods of more than 1 million vulnerable people around the world. To achieve this, TAG focuses on advancing agriculture, empowering and improving the health and well-being of women, and helping disadvantaged youths develop the skills they need to transform their futures. The Mathare slums in Nairobi, Kenya, are among the largest slums in the world, with about 95,000 people living in an area of less than 2 square kilometers. More than half are children under the age of 18. Kids in urban slums are vulnerable to drug abuse, violence, and sexual assault. In partnership with TAG, Hoops for Kids founded a basketball academy in Mathare in 2014, providing free access to a basketball court and life skills education. Since then, Hoops for Kids has changed the lives of almost 10,000 children.
Actually, we're using basketball to transform kids, maybe from drugs, because around this area, drugs is too much.
The Hoops for Kids project features after-school centers, educational basketball clinics, youth mentoring, athletic equipment, and coaching. The program has already been extended to Kisumu and is now on track for significant expansion to thousands more children across Kenya. Participation in the Hoops for Kids program has shown a profound effect on academic performance, setting many vulnerable children on a course to achieve their dreams.
When you're playing basketball, you'll never stay in one place. You have to switch. You have to keep your mind working. So that's why in class also, the basket opens the mind of the child.
Sports are a universal language. With a basket, any pair of shoes, a ball, and some motivation, anyone can play basketball. More than a sport, basketball is a tool that can transmit culture, life skills, and values. In the dry zone of Myanmar, TAG partners with the Sustainable Action for Rural Advancement, working to unlock the income that farmers can obtain from sesame production. The program works to improve yields through better cultivation and harvesting practices. This project, called Unlocking Sesame, has the potential to lift hundreds of thousands of families out of poverty and will train 12,000 farmers across 100 villages, helping to increase both sesame yield and crop prices.
Flexibility and consistency are necessary in order to develop and move forward. For me, Israeli innovation is the art of improvisation. The word impossible just simply does not exist in our vocabulary.
TAG aims to improve quality and quantity of sesame yield by 15% through improved technology, crop management, irrigation, climate-adapted agriculture, and integrated beekeeping. TAG is also working to reduce post-harvest sesame loss by 25% by introducing post-harvest solutions and training.
TAG is canalizing our ability to solve unexpected situations and learn while doing in favor of the rural communities in Myanmar. The most important impact that we have here is that we transfer this idea of innovation. We are not just a relief agency, but we are actually building the capacity of the people to create relief themselves.
This is the township election for the committee of Magwe, and we are making the township committee made out of 40% of females. We will have market linkages to mechanization and also to export and to sell the sesame too.
By improving farmer access to mechanization and financing, this project breathes life into their agricultural businesses. TAG helps strengthen farmers' business skills and works to facilitate linkages with domestic and international crop buyers. Improved farming income leads to improved community health. In the Shan state of Myanmar, TAG is leveraging beekeeping to empower local communities and improve livelihoods. This vocational program brings the promise of establishing successful beekeeping enterprises to rural communities in Myanmar.
The most challenging aspect of my work comes from working in Myanmar and trying to get an enormous amount of work done with very little resources and in a different culture.
Plan B has trained over 1,000 new beekeepers and established more than 100 new beekeeping enterprises, including a vocational training school for rural youth that combines entrepreneurship training with beekeeping.
We also are very committed to reaching the highest international standards of honey production, which will allow us to market Myanmar honey all over the world. This will significantly improve the income potential of all of the beekeepers in Myanmar, not just our trained beekeepers. We are also continuing to research new methods, not just of honey production, but also of the product development.
Plan B has raised the price of premium Burmese honey from $1 to $13 per kilogram, enabling some farmers to double their income within a year.
Myanmar is a developing country and where things go really fast, so it's really easy and fast to roll out any business idea we have. It's really exciting and gratifying to see how fast-paced an environment it is. I really enjoy that.
The program has developed over 20 women-led micro-enterprises that produce products such as cosmetics and candles, and has established a national honey cooperative, which now sells products directly to premium markets. Throughout Myanmar, rural youth lack basic computer skills, which can limit opportunities to establish new businesses or find employment outside of agriculture. Through a program called E3, TAG is increasing access to job skills training among Myanmar's rural youth, with a focus on IT literacy and entrepreneurship. Working in Shan State, TAG's E3 interfaces with graduates of rural universities who lack economic opportunities. Beneficiaries of E3's technical vocational education training include young men who are trained to operate small beekeeping businesses and young women who participate in micro-enterprise programs. E3 works to inspire youth through exposure to computer science, technology, and basic coding. E3 is a forward-thinking platform for skills training, designed to enable young people to fulfill their potential. Myanmar suffers from high infant and maternal mortality rates due to a massive shortage of trained midwives. Through its Drop of Milk project, TAG aims to better equip and train auxiliary midwives in Shan State, with the goal of reducing infant mortality and making childbearing safer for mothers. Tipat Khalav, meaning drop of milk, was founded in 1922 in Israel. Originally established to provide education on pregnancy, birth, and infant care, Tipat Khalav now has more than 1,000 clinics in Israel. The service helped Israel achieve an infant mortality rate among the lowest in the world. TAG brings Drop of Milk to Myanmar with the same goal in mind. Drop of Milk implements effective monitoring during pregnancy, enhanced hygiene and sanitation, and child development education to community health workers. Through Drop of Milk, TAG provides improved medical equipment and extensive training and support. Reinforced by a mobile technology hospital referral system, TAG ensures mothers and babies have access to the vital care they need and deserve. The project will train more than 150 community health workers responsible for 138 villages and 83,000 people. In rural areas of Kenya, hunger and poor nutrition prevent many children from successfully completing primary education. Young girls face additional obstacles, including early marriage, teenage pregnancy, sexual abuse, and other forms of gender-based violence. It is against this backdrop that TAG introduced Water Works for Girls, a project that leverages water and innovation to improve education, health, and prosperity for girls in the Lake Victoria region of Kenya. Water Works for Girls has 4 focus areas: rainwater harvesting, microfinance loans for agriculture, school business farms, and a girls' empowerment program.
From here to the nearest river is about 5 kilometers. The school had only a borehole which had broken down, even though it could be used for cleaning, but for drinking it was not suitable. So when TAG came in with this project, Water Work for Girls, they identified water has a serious problem in the school. So when this project was rolled, it addressed that issue of water in the school. It improved the standard of hygiene. Our pupils could now get water. So anytime they visited the latrine, they could get water to wash their hands.
Since the water harvesting system was installed, we are able to get fresh drinking water in the school. Due to that, we also realized that the number of pupils who could miss coming to school due to illness started reducing. And having the tanks installed there, showing surety of clean water available for them, made others to start coming to our school.
TAG has helped us a lot. If I just can talk about girls, they have brought girls together. Our girls are free, they can speak out. But TAG, with the training that they bring, the life skill, the mentors are coming, they are teaching our girls how to be clean, how to be safe. They are safe, they are clean.
Waterworks for Girls has directly benefited more than 1,500 children and teachers in 3 primary schools and 2,000 agricultural families. More than 5,500 children, staff, and families in 12 surrounding schools have also benefited from the program's training and demonstrations. Combining valuable expertise and collaboration with excellent partners in developing countries, TAG delivers innovative and sustainable impact. TAG has already benefited more than 500,000 people, but cannot continue its mission without your support. If knowledge is power, then sharing knowledge can be a powerful force for change.